In this video, we pay tribute to legendary wrestlers who've left us, celebrating their unforgettable impact on wrestling. We also discuss emotional updates about Dominik Mysterio that have moved fans worldwide. Remember their incredible legacies with us, and subscribe to ensure their stories continue to inspire generations. Umaga-born Edward Smith Fatu was a formidable presence in WWE, known for his intense and intimidating style in the ring. Born on March 28, 1973, he was a proud member of the legendary Anoa'i family, a Samoan wrestling dynasty that has produced some of the most iconic figures in professional wrestling, including The Rock, Roman Reigns, and Yokozuna. Umaga's journey in wrestling began in the 1990s, where he initially competed under various ring names, including Ekmo and Jamal. In 2006, he was reintroduced to WWE fans as Umaga, portraying a savage and unstoppable Samoan warrior. His character quickly gained traction, and one of his most memorable matches took place at WrestleMania 23, where he faced Bobby Lashley in the high-stakes Battle of the Billionaires match. Despite his in-ring success, Umaga struggled with personal challenges, including issues with substance abuse. In 2009, he was released from WWE and continued to wrestle on the independent circuit, striving to reclaim his place in the wrestling world. Tragically, on December 4, 2009, Umaga was found unresponsive at his home, with the cause of death attributed to a heart attack. He was only 36 years old. His untimely passing serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by many within the Anoa'i family, as Umaga was not the only member to succumb to such a fate before turning 40. Louis Spicoli, born on February 10, 1971 in San Pedro, California, was a talented professional wrestler who made his mark in the industry during the early 1990s. He began his career working for various independent promotions and regional territories, but it was in 1996, when he joined Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, that he truly found his footing. Known for his wild and unpredictable matches, Spicoli quickly garnered attention, particularly during his memorable tag team with Raven, where they engaged in a fierce rivalry with the Pitbulls. In addition to his impactful stint in ECW, Spicoli showcased his talents in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, the United Wrestling Federation, UWF, as Asistencia Asesoria y Administración, ATA, and Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling, FMW. His in-ring style was a captivating blend of high-flying maneuvers, technical grappling, and an adventurous spirit that resonated with fans. Spicoli was also known for his charismatic personality, which helped him connect with the audience. Tragically, behind the scenes, Spicoli struggled with drug addiction and personal demons that ultimately overshadowed his wrestling career. On February 15, 1998, he died from a drug-induced heart attack at just 27 years old. His untimely passing was a terrible loss to the wrestling community and highlighted the darker side of the industry. Sadly, Spicoli was not alone in his struggles, as many wrestlers have faced similar battles with addiction, underscoring the urgent need for awareness and support within the profession. His legacy, however, lives on through the memories of his performances and the impact he had on fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Stan Stasiak, born on November 21, 1937, was a prominent Canadian professional wrestler renowned for his powerful persona and impressive in-ring skills. Stasiak made his wrestling debut in the 1950s and quickly gained recognition in various regional promotions across North America. He became known for his impressive physique and ability to connect with the audience, often portraying a villainous character that drew significant heat from fans. One of Stasiak's most notable achievements came in 1973 when he won the Worldwide Wrestling Federation Championship by defeating Bruno Sammartino, one of the most celebrated champions in wrestling history. This victory marked Stasiak as a significant player in the wrestling world, and he became one of the first wrestlers to hold the title, showcasing his strength and charisma in a time when wrestling was rapidly evolving. He held the championship for a brief period, but his impact during that time solidified his place in wrestling history. Throughout his career, Stasiak wrestled for various promotions, including the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, where he continued to showcase his talent against some of the top names in the industry. After retiring from the ring in the early 1980s, he transitioned into a role behind the scenes and contributed to the wrestling community in various capacities. Stan Stasiak passed away at the age of 59, but he left behind a legacy that continues to influence the world of professional wrestling. His contributions to the sport, marked by memorable rivalries and championship reigns, are remembered by fans and historians alike. Eddie Graham was an influential American professional wrestler, promoter, and booker, renowned for his pivotal contributions to the wrestling industry. Best known for his work with the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and as the promoter of championship wrestling from Florida, Graham's career spanned several decades and left a lasting impact on the sport. Graham began wrestling in the 1950s, competing in various regional promotions. He quickly became a successful competitor, winning multiple championships, including the NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship and the NWA World Tag Team Championship. In the 1960s, he transitioned to promoting and booking, eventually taking ownership of championship wrestling from Florida. His innovative approach to storytelling and match booking introduced concepts like the Brass Knuckles Championship and the Loser Leaves Town match, which added depth and excitement to the wrestling narrative. Tragically, Eddie Graham's life ended on January 21, 1985, at the age of 55. His struggles with personal and financial issues were compounded by a heart attack he suffered just a week prior, on January 14th. This health crisis played a significant role in his deteriorating state of mind, ultimately leading to his heartbreaking decision to take his own life. While Eddie Graham's story is a tragic one, it serves as a reminder of the pressures faced by those in the wrestling industry. His legacy as a visionary promoter and a talented wrestler continues to resonate, influencing generations of wrestlers and fans alike. Our next entry will explore another wrestler's experience with heart issues, highlighting the ongoing challenges within the profession. Renegade, born Richard Wilson on October 16, 1965, was a professional wrestler best known for his time in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, during the mid-1990s. He was introduced to fans as a mysterious, high-energy character closely resembling the Ultimate Warrior, a popular wrestler from WWE. Renegade made his WCW debut in 1995 under the guidance of manager Jimmy Hart, and he quickly gained attention due to his intense persona and colorful look. In his early WCW career, Renegade's image was heavily influenced by the excitement and intensity associated with the 1980s wrestling boom, allowing him to connect with audiences. At 29, Renegade captured the WCW World Television Championship just a few months after his debut, achieving a significant milestone early on. However, his run in WCW faced challenges as fans and critics saw his character as an imitation of the Ultimate Warrior, affecting his popularity. In 1995, he eventually lost the television championship and later transitioned to a lower position on the roster. Behind the scenes, Wilson struggled with the personal and professional pressures of wrestling. Tragically, he took his own life in 1999 at the age of 33. Despite his brief wrestling career, Renegade is remembered as a unique, dynamic presence in WCW history who brought energy and dedication to his performances. His story also serves as a reminder of the importance of mental health support in the high-stakes, high-pressure world of professional wrestling. Dominik Mysterio, born into one of the most iconic families in professional wrestling, has quickly made a name for himself in WWE. As the son of legendary Rey Mysterio, expectations were sky-high from the beginning. Yet Dominik has proved that he is not just living in his father's shadow, he is carving out his own legacy in the squared circle. From his high-flying moves to his evolving in-ring persona, Dominik is demonstrating resilience, determination, and the ability to stand out in a competitive WWE roster. However, his journey has not been without its hurdles. Beyond the fame, the cheers, and the spotlight, Dominik has faced personal challenges that have shaped both his character and his growth in WWE. From psychological struggles like claustrophobia and trauma to physical setbacks, such as a serious arm injury, Dominik's resilience in the face of adversity makes his journey even more remarkable. Now, as a member of the villainous faction Judgment Day, Dominik is not just Rey Mysterio's son, he's a rising star with his own path and story. Early career, a legacy to live up to. Dominik's journey to WWE began long before his official debut. Born into the Mysterio family, Dominik's connection to professional wrestling was undeniable. However, his first real taste of the spotlight came during his high-profile debut at SummerSlam 2020. The match was highly anticipated, not just because of his family name, but due to the personal stakes involved. Dominik was thrust into a feud with Seth Rollins, who had attacked his father, Rey Mysterio. Despite being relatively inexperienced, Dominik held his own in the ring against one of WWE's biggest stars. The SummerSlam match was emotionally charged, and Dominik's athleticism and natural wrestling instincts were on full display. Fans and critics alike were impressed by how well he performed, given that it was his first match. This was a significant moment for both Dominik and the Mysterio family. It wasn't just a debut, it was a statement that Dominik Mysterio was here to stay. Turning heel, Dominik's dark transformation. In 2021, Dominik's career took a major turn as he joined the Judgment Day faction. The group, led by Finn Balor and consisting of Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, is known for its sinister, villainous approach. This was a dramatic shift for Dominik, who had previously been seen as a heroic figure alongside his father. The most shocking part of this transformation was his betrayal of Rey Mysterio, which resulted in one of WWE's most intense father-son rivalries. Dominik's heel turn was a bold move that allowed him to explore a darker side of his character. Rather than being the son of Rey Mysterio, Dominik was now an antagonist, using his family's legacy to fuel his ambition. This transformation resonated with WWE fans, showcasing Dominik's versatility and commitment to evolving as a performer. The father-son feud that followed was emotionally charged, culminating in a dramatic showdown at WrestleMania, an iconic moment that solidified Dominik's place as one of WWE's top villains. Psychological struggles, overcoming inner demons. Behind the scenes, Dominik has faced several psychological challenges that have shaped his journey. One of the most significant struggles he has publicly discussed is claustrophobia, a fear of confined spaces. While this condition might seem unrelated to wrestling, it poses a unique challenge in a sport where athletes are often placed in high-pressure, confined environments. For example, if Dominik were ever involved in a shark cage match, a situation where competitors are suspended in a cage above the ring, his claustrophobia could potentially interfere with his performance. In addition to claustrophobia, Dominik also dealt with the psychological impact of a storyline arrest in 2022. Although the arrest was scripted as part of WWE's storylines, it left a lasting emotional impact. The idea of being locked up triggered psychological distress, even though it was part of a fictional narrative. His candidness about these struggles has humanized him, giving fans a deeper connection to his character. Dominik's ability to acknowledge and face these psychological hurdles has allowed him to forge a deeper bond with his audience. Real injury, a setback on the road to recovery. While his psychological struggles have been an important part of his development, Dominik's career has also been tested by physical setbacks. In 2023, Dominik suffered a significant arm injury during a match on Monday Night Raw. The injury, which involved a tear to his Tommy John ligament, was a rare occurrence in wrestling, as this injury is typically seen in baseball players. At first, it was believed that Dominik would require surgery and would be out of action for several months. However, in a subsequent interview, he revealed that surgery wasn't necessary, and he was undergoing rehabilitation to heal the injury. Dominik expressed his determination to return to action as soon as possible, stating, "I've been doing rehab twice a week, and I should be back soon." His resilience in the face of this injury highlights his mental and physical toughness. Judgment Day, Dominik's villainous role. Dominik's time with Judgment Day has been pivotal in shaping his current persona. Working alongside seasoned veterans like Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley, Dominik has learned from some of the best in the business. His role within the faction has elevated him to new heights, transforming him into one of the top heels in WWE. As part of Judgment Day, Dominik has embraced his role as a villain. His transition from a sympathetic character to a despised antagonist has added layers to his persona, proving that he's much more than just a second-generation wrestler. The evolution of his character, especially after his betrayal of Rey Mysterio, has made him a standout figure in WWE's current landscape. The father-son rivalry, a defining moment in WWE history. One of the most defining storylines of Dominik Mysterio's career has been his rivalry with his father, Rey Mysterio. The emotional stakes were high, and the feud showcased Dominik's ability to go toe-to-toe with one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. The culmination of their feud at WrestleMania was a historic moment, not just for the Mysterio family, but for WWE fans around the world. The father-son rivalry was a unique storyline, providing emotional depth and a personal connection that resonated with fans. For Dominik, this feud wasn't just about wrestling, it was about asserting his independence and proving that he could succeed on his own terms. The rivalry added a new layer to Dominik's character, helping to solidify his place in WWE history. The road ahead, Dominik's bright future. Despite the challenges and setbacks, Dominik Mysterio's future in WWE is incredibly bright. His journey, from his debut match to his current role in Judgment Day, has been nothing short of impressive. As he continues to recover from his arm injury and reclaims his place in the ring, fans are eager to see what's next for the young superstar. His time with Judgment Day has set the stage for new storylines, rivalries, and opportunities. Whether it's a continued feud with Rey Mysterio or a new chapter with other WWE superstars, Dominik's career is only just beginning. His resilience in overcoming psychological struggles, physical injuries, and a tumultuous start to his career shows that he has what it takes to thrive in WWE for years to come. Then the legacy of Dominik Mysterio. Although Dominik Mysterio's career is still in its early stages, his accomplishments so far have been significant. He has successfully moved beyond the shadow of his father and established himself as a legitimate star in WWE. His journey from a fresh-faced rookie to one of the most despised villains in the company is a testament to his talent, growth, and determination. As Dominik continues to evolve as a wrestler and a character, it's clear that he is on track to become one of WWE's most influential figures. Whether he's battling in the ring or dealing with personal challenges, Dominik Mysterio is proving that he has the resilience and drive to make his own mark in WWE history. Conclusion: a superstar on the rise. Dominik Mysterio's rise in WWE has been one of the most captivating stories in recent years. From his debut at SummerSlam 2020 to his current role in Judgment Day, Dominik has proven that he is more than just the son of a legend. He is a star in his own right. His ability to overcome personal challenges, both psychological and physical, has only made his journey more inspiring. As he continues to evolve, Dominik's future in WWE looks incredibly promising. Whatever twists and turns lie ahead, one thing is certain: Dominik Mysterio's legacy is just beginning.